Well, welcome everyone. It is great to have all of you joining us here in the evening in the United States, and good morning to everyone from Malaysia, South Korea, Vietnam, and Hong Kong who's joining us, as well as China. So it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this special Vitaxel Technology Vision and Opportunity Call. We are very excited to have some of the team coming to you live from Shenzhen, China, and we'll be telling you all about that, why they're there, and all the exciting stuff happening a little bit later in the call. Just a couple of announcements and reminders before we get started. Plug into Training Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we do a half-hour training on the same number, same time. It gives you the education on all the tech industries we're involved in, getting to know your back office, network marketing 101, business building, prospecting, inspiration, you name it. It's a little bit of everything. And most importantly, get your new team members to join in on that call so they can get their duplication going for them. Now, to get to the exciting stuff, these are very special times. We are in the beginning stages of something grand and elegantly designed, something that will be life-changing for many, many masses of people who join us and come along with us. So learn as much as you can on this call tonight. It will benefit you and your life in so many ways as we journey into this new world of digital currency and technology. So now, to get to all of the exciting news and share the Vitaxel vision, it is my pleasure to introduce a gentleman who's a 26-year veteran in this industry. He has been on the corporate side, serving as CEO and owner in 2 international companies, as well as a marketing leader in this industry, and he was ranked one of the top 35 distributors in the world by an independent direct sales firm. He is the global master distributor with Vitaxel, so let's go live to Shenzhen, China, and welcome Mr. Richard Anzalone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm looking forward to talking to you, coming here from beautiful Shenzhen, China. It's a wonderful time and a wonderful place to be a part of Vitaxel Technology, because here in Shenzhen, China, we're already, before I even get started, we're a publicly traded, listed in the United States of America on the OTCQB market, and we have been there for a year, so we're public. We got a shares market opportunity for everybody. And on Tuesday, May 23rd, just over 24 hours from now, we'll be at the Shenzhen Stock Exchange and being registered here in China as a Vitaxel Technology Limited company, and we're excited to be listed here in China as well as the United States. So you've got some big things, some great infrastructure, and let me start to share with you about what Vitaxel is all about. We have our chairman of the board and all our CEO sitting around here, as well as some other dignitaries as well. But with that being said, Vitaxel is a technology company, guys, and Vitaxel has been put together with a lot of thought and really a great infrastructure. It's a technology company. And one of the great things that's important to me is that I look for companies that are in front of trends and have situations that are, about to shift, about to change. That's what successful people do. They're looking for trends and opportunities. And there's some major trends and shifts going on right now. And one of them is on the internet technology. And that's important for you to understand, because the technology, including whatever I just said, internet, we're going to leverage technology. We're going to be driven by technology, but we're not going to invest in technology. That doesn't mean we don't have the money to invest, but technology changes rapidly. Like the iPhone 7 or the Galaxy 8, which is out now. All those are modern and incredible. We're all excited about all the new features that the Galaxy 8 has and all that. But you know what? Tomorrow or down the road, people will wonder how we survived on a Galaxy 8 or iPhone 7 with the computers we're using today, and many other different areas in all of this will change, including even mining in the blockchain area. Things are going to change. But we're not going to invest. Wherever technology goes, we're going to leverage and be driven. So if it goes left, we go right, because we have a very smart and complex team. Internet technology right now, the hottest thing on the internet and technology-wise is basically e-commerce. E-commerce is driving businesses out of business, and e-commerce is going to grow by $400 billion this year in 2017. Amazon is putting people out of business. Many business channels in the United States are calling it the Amazon effect. You're seeing Kmart, you're seeing Kohl's, Sears, Macy's, many different retail spaces and malls are being affected by the Amazon effect. We're getting closer and closer to that imaginary line where people may be buying more soon online than offline. And obviously it's affecting business around the world, and we must change and grow with it. And so what's happened is we're going to be putting you in a position in an e-commerce where hundreds of thousands, soon to be multiple millions of products, everyday stuff you use every single day, But instead of making Jeff Bezos, the CEO, even more rich, he's the third richest man in the world at $60-something billion. We're going to share in the profits with all of us and give you alternative methods of pay, which I'll talk about in a minute. So that's one technology, internet technology, and we're going to expand on that. The other one is blockchain technology. If you don't know what blockchain technology is, it's a scientific breakthrough. You can do many, many things, and probably the thing everyone most knows about it is Bitcoin, which is soaring at over $2,050. It was just the other day. It's only at $1,600, $1,700. It's over $2,000 now. It's hot. People are excited about it. Digital currency. It's changing the world. It's over $30 billion now. I got involved in it when it was only $16 billion. You had all the Bitcoin in the world. Well, it's really, really gone out and blossomed and boomed. And people are getting involved in this in the very infancy, in the very beginning stages of it. You see Ethereum, another coin with the platform. We're involved in blockchain technology with a joint venture. We have a company called vSpark that's part of our program, Vitaxel technology of vSpark. And we have a Bitcoin payment and transfer platform that we use to transfer money around the world, as well as we accept Bitcoin, and we're going to be working with another coin that's coming out called the VHC coin that we should be accepting as well. So we're very excited about blockchain technology. And then last but not least is mobile technology. Mobile technology is huge. Downloading apps, whether you want to get onto Facebook or whether you want to get onto your bank account or whether you want to get onto anything pretty much, most people do it through apps. The stats are 86% of the population would prefer to access a site through an app, a mobile app, than they would through a browser. And it's huge. And mobile is going to become the computer of the future. The tablets of today will become even better. They haven't even figured out but laptops will not be the same. And mobile technology is here to stay. It's much more convenient. And we're going to get involved in three of the biggest trends around. And we're going to be another one coming soon, a fourth technology. But right now it's three technologies. And we're excited that we're putting you in the front of all this. And billions and billions and billions of dollars are being made in these three areas. But what's important for you to understand here, as I open the call with why I'm here in Shenzhen, China, going public, is when you take something like blockchain, which is in infancy, as much as we're excited about it, it's really small. It's say with all the blockchain companies in the world, all the coins, it's probably a $50 billion, $60 billion max industry, and that's a very infancy. That may sound big to you, but just so you know, the shares market, the stock market, the shares market is multiple trillions with a T dollars a day that go through there. And let's look at the very beginning of the internet. The very beginning of the internet had, companies that went out there like Yahoo, Google, eBay, PayPal, et cetera, some of the early adopters that went out there on the internet and became very wealthy. Those guys became billionaires. How? Not because their company was making so much of a profit, because they mixed it with shares market plus the internet, got them to be some of the richest people in the world. Well, we're taking not only internet technology, not only mobile technology, but imagine this, blockchain technology. We're accepting Bitcoin, another altcoin named Vouchcoin. We're also going to be, and that'll be coming out soon, later this year. And we're going to marry it with the biggest business in the world, shares market, through a very sophisticated group of people I'll talk about in a second. So you understand huge opportunity. There's never been this much potential for an online global company in history. And we're very excited to say that it's headed up by a gentleman named Dr. Lim Hui Boon, our founder and group president of the entire operation. Dr. Lim Hui Boon is a very successful businessman, had a company for over 40 years now. His family is part of the Genting family, and he owns Hoa Genting, and it owns, condominiums, water properties. The family has cruise lines and resorts. I mean, they're the largest cruise line company and resort company in the world, and they have many, many different options. Dr. also owns he's publicly traded with the minerals company for mining. So we're excited to be involved with a gentleman with very deep pockets, significant money, billions of dollars in the infrastructure. It's probably the largest company that's ever started a direct sales company, and he fell in love with blockchain in August 2016, ended up doing a joint venture, and actually relaunched this company just recently, only a couple of weeks ago, more than a couple of weeks, about 12 weeks ago, and we're putting ourselves right smack dab in the middle of what I believe to be the biggest opportunity I've ever been part of. The gentleman started in 1977, building the Genting taxi. 94, went public with Hoa Genting, has done successful. Just look at the track record. You look him up and see what he's done in the shares market. It's remarkable. It's a significant amount of money. They're smart. They're complex. And if everybody does their job and the team they put together, this could be a runaway company that's really a legacy company, the first online legacy company ever put out there. He's also started Vitaxel, went public in 2016 on the United States, and May 23rd, 2017 will be public in China. We also have Hoa Genting Group, our travel division. We have a very significant travel division. We'll talk about that in a second. And we got with them, they went public in 2017, January, USA, on the OTC QB market, and they went public last month over here in Shenzhen, China. So you're starting to see a very sophisticated, complex plan that they're allowing us to get involved in, because the biggest business in the world is the shares market. And most companies in direct sales go public, not all of them, but a lot of them go public, and yet they don't allow the distributors who got them making fortunes, whether it's Herbalife or Nu Skin or many other companies, they didn't give it to their distributors. Maybe a leader or two, but they didn't. We're giving everybody, from the newest new person to the person who's been in for a long time. When you buy a package that comes with shares market, gives you an opportunity to get started in the biggest business in the world, combining your favorite opportunity or product we have, because we're building an ecosystem. But you see, we're not just a product. We're building an ecosystem so that we can use altcoins, we can use credit cards, we can use traditional methods and new methods. And so instead of making Jeff Bezos rich, instead of making Bank America and HSBC and Wells Fargo rich by moving money with higher fees, let's lower the fees and share the fees with ourselves. This is and same thing. Why are we paying Jeff Bezos for the same product, same thing, everything? Why not ship it to yourselves and get paid for it? If you want to go travel, why get Expedia and Trivago and all them make the money? Why don't we make the money and enjoy it? Again, this is a unique idea. It's different. An alternative currency that's going to be used. It's going to change the world, this opportunity. And we're going to be a tribe. We're going to be a community of people teaching you everything you need to know with training and all that to put this all together. Our products, real quickly, we have the Vion Market, which is our e-commerce site. It works all around the world, different products around the world. Susan has ordered products, came in 5 days, 2 dresses. I mean, just all kinds of products you can have in all kinds of countries. So the Vion Market, it works now, and again, hundreds of thousands, soon to be multiple millions of products. And again, we're setting up an economy for a crypto economy, working the ecosystem where everybody can go out there and, again, use this product. Travel, we have the lowest prices on any hotels. I actually booked a hotel here in Hong Kong for at least $30 cheaper than the next lowest hotel that was on the internet. Saved that per night. That was per night, 30 USD. So again, it's really nice. Plus we have many resorts that we own, 9 resorts that we own. We also have 3 cruise lines we own. But we're also selling all kinds of resorts at very good prices. And again, unlike Expedia, who doesn't share money with you, we're going to share money with you. It's time to take it back. It's time to take the economy back. It's time to use alternative currencies and not worry about using just your credit cards and whatever, dollar that you're in over here. It's the yuan or RMB as they call it here in China. It's time to use alternative currency. And of course, over here, they love the Bitcoin frenzy over here in China. We're with that. We put together a team with our chairman of the board, who's in the room here just behind me. His name is Bernard Lim. That's Dato's son. He's the chairman of the board, 10 years experience in business, 5 years in direct sales, got an MBA in business. Very, very intelligent young man, and we're excited to have him as our chairman of the board. Ryan Leong is our CEO. Ryan's a 29-year veteran of network marketing, still one of the top earners in this part of the world, in the Indochina area. And we're excited that he's heading it up, because with all the deep pockets, you want to have somebody that really understands network marketing, and Ryan certainly does. And I've known Ryan for about 4 years now, and he's become a very good friend of ours, and again, very significant. They have about 40 to 50 people already working their office, headquartered in Malaysia. They have a VIP office. We've got offices in Thailand. We're working on USA. Obviously all over the world. This is a significant opportunity of putting together people in an ecosystem. vSpark, too, is another product we have. vSpark is a product where Bitcoin transfer, money transfer and platform. Again, we're going to show you it's simple, it's easy, you can understand it, and you share the money in it. People don't share money when they move it. They don't like to share money, but we're going to do that. And again, more and more things are coming. We have a mobile app for you to do, very significant mobile app for you to do your business on, and there's much more in the mobile technology we're going to be getting into very shortly, as you'll start hearing here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And I'll give updates from China every single day. With that being said, our plan, it's a very significant plan. When I heard how wealthy these guys were, and their family was building the Resorts World Las Vegas, $7 billion project. They own, Norwegian cruise lines, etc. I just figured that's going to be a very tough comp plan. Usually people with a lot of money don't like to give away their money. when I heard the plan, it was simple, it was easy, and significantly make a lot of money fast. Our plan works this way. You can get started in any one of 4 packages, $150 U.S. There's no auto ship. There's no flushing of BV. You get started in our plan for $150 action plan. You're going to get products. You're going to be able to get services. And you're also going to come up with 60 growth points, which is part of the shares market. I'll explain that to you in a minute. You can upgrade. You have 6 months to upgrade without just paying the difference. Our second package is business package. Comes with a lot more products and travel and all this stuff, very much worth the value, including retailable products that you can get, wholesale and retail products. D is 880 USD, and it also comes with 320 growth points. Our next package is our career package. Again, it comes with a ton of products where you'll be able to use for years to come, and also retail them. If you'd like to retail a lot of products, you have the ability to do that with that 2,200 package, and it comes with 800 growth points. And our deluxe package, our highest package, is 5,500, and the deluxe package comes with multitudes of products and tremendous amount of retail products, and tremendous amount. You can retail more than the package is worth, and to get you also 2,000 growth points, which gets you in the shares market. I'll explain that in a minute, but each one of those gets you in our shares market, the biggest business in the world, as well as you're getting into blockchain, internet technology, mobile technology, et cetera, with a very significant infrastructure and people who know what they're doing. The way we get paid is this. The first way, obviously, is wholesale retail. The second way is fast start bonuses, anywhere from 10 to 25%. That's powerful. 25% fast start bonuses, so you can make that on packages, on the BV, so it gets calculated weekly. So fast start bonuses are there, and it's significant. Again, you guys can look at the plan and see that on paper. Second is a binary. Our second way we get binary is 2, one left, one right. And it's very simple. There is no requirement to sponsor left or sponsor right. There is no requirement to that. But you go out there and you go out there and you get 10 to 25%, 100 BV left. That's not a mistake. 100 BV left, 100 BV right. That's it. You get paid 10 to 25% in a cycle, depending on the position you're at, where you worked up to. That's powerful. Most have a 300 or 200. They make you work a little harder to get a cycle or to get pairing, as they call it here in Asia. Apologize, I'm outside and I was hung from a car. With that being said, is we're really excited that we're able to get a comp plan that has up to $40,000 per week. No, basically significant. You don't have to have a superstar on the left and a superstar on the right. You just got to go out and do the volume, and they'll pay you. And I looked at him, I said, that's easy. I mean, it's easy, traditionally, not easy, but for a binary, that's the easiest one I've ever seen. And he said, we're not here to make it difficult for somebody to get paid. We're here to build and bigger vision, shares market, blockchain. We're here to build a direct sales market, and we're here to build an e-commerce community that's, and money transfer. We're not here to stop you from getting paid. Very smart, very significant, very lucrative. We have matching bonuses as well as our fourth way to get paid. Matching bonuses, 5 generations of matching bonuses, 5%, 5 generations deep. Again, this is powerful, especially for leaders. Help your people get paid, you get paid. That's a very good project, and again, we're excited about that. The next way that we get paid, the fifth way we get paid, is we go out there and we put ourselves in a position where you can go out there and get paid on our movement of money, like we talked about. The person who moves the money gets paid 30% of the fees that are used on the movement of money, and it's lower in remittance, blockchain, Bitcoin transfer platform. And we're putting that together. Again, we own it. It could be crowdfunding. A lot of things could be done with this project. And vSpark is out there allowing us to share in the profits. Bank America doesn't share with you. Like I said, the banks don't share with you. We will share with you. And you get a world pool, and you qualify for that, whether you're someone who moves money or someone who builds a business. We can all qualify for shares in this pool quarterly. And so we're excited about that as well. And again, that's the vSpark. And the last way that we get paid, and I'll explain this, and you get this, I think you'll be very excited about it, is we put together what our growth point is. They have significant goals, the sales goals that the companies ask for. And again, you're going to get a chart in the back office, a growth point chart, which will actually monitor the growth of the company and growth of where you're at. And what's important for you to understand is I talked about growth points you get when you buy a package. Well, if we hit the 2 criteria, 366 days from the day you join, and we hit our goal. If you don't hit it in 366, it continues on in perpetuity. So again, it can happen, 18 months. It can happen whatever. But just say 366 minimum. And again, and we hit our goals. And I remember saying to Dato, Lim Hui Boon, I said, hey, in the U.S. you can't just give stock to everybody. You got to he said, look at our 8K filing. And I did. And the 8K filing says anyone who helps the company reach sales goals, they're able to share millions and millions of shares of stock with them. And just for you to understand before I go back and talk about the growth point, just so you know, in 2016, and a concept they're not using anymore, they switched it to this new concept we're talking about, Vitacell. They basically gave 925 people $15 million, a little over $15 million worth of shares. So he's a man of his word. He does what he says. This is not will he pay. This is when he will pay. If you're here, you get paid. If we hit our goals, and again, we hit the maturity. With that growth point, the 150 gets 60 growth points. It can mature to 180. So again, you come in at 150, your safety net, growth point, you get shares of stock, you can turn it in, you can hold on to it, get cash, it's all up to you. That's powerful. The next area is our V package, business package. The business package is 880, comes with 320 growth points, and it matures at 1,600 worth of stock that, again, you can cash. And again, that's exciting, powerful, and as a safety net. 2,200 career package, comes with 800 growth points, matures at 5,600, almost 3 times. That's powerful, very powerful in stock. And again, you can hold on to the ownership, or again, you can trade it in and you get cash or do whatever you want with that. And last but not least, it's our deluxe package, 5,500, comes with 2,000 growth points and matures at $18,000, more than 3 times. So very, very significant, very exciting. If you get that part of the program along with our beginning part, with the infrastructure we have, with the 3 businesses we're getting into the shares market, with people who've bought significant billions and billions of dollars properties and resorts and ships with it, people who understand that particular business. With blockchain, we got some significant people who are in the very beginning, in the genesis, knows everybody in the Bitcoin, the Ethereum world, helping us work on our blockchain and, again, other stuff outside with another company with an alternate coin called VAC coin. We understand all that. We're putting together something significant along with, again, the 3 trends I talked about, internet technology, mobile technology, and, of course, our blockchain technology, and then direct sales. It's 3 businesses in one, maybe 4 businesses in one, and it's done with significant people. We're just looking for leadership, and we're looking for people who want to do something and very excited. So share more with you from Shenzhen, China. I hope I came through clear because I'm outside, and I apologize for any background noise. I heard Shenzhen, but there wasn't any place other quiet than this. And that is a gentleman I'm going to bring out from North Carolina. He's in the Broadcast Hall of Fame in Las Vegas. He's a business partner of my wife, and has certainly been doing a student of everything we're talking about. He's from Myrtle Beach, North Carolina. Please welcome Mr. John Daly. John?
Hey, Richard. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Thank you, and hello to everyone else. Now, to understand how you're in the right place, I want you to start looking at some trends. I'm going to use cryptocurrency just as an example in a moment, but let's look at the recent economic stats. First, the e-commerce boom could cause more retail defaults in 2017 compared to 2009. Now, that was during the financial crisis. What does that mean for us? That means that this trend is not reversing. And Vitacell has e-commerce, and it is robust, and it's growing. Second, job losses associated with those defaults in old-line retail could be as high as 4.8 million jobs. Those are 4.8 million jobs, and their losses just in the U.S. alone. What does that mean for you? It means a lot more people are going to be looking for an opportunity. And third, banks and other financial institutions have about $2.5 trillion in debt and equity in those U.S. retailers. If banks see incredible losses, how are they going to make up for it? Real simple. Fees on using your money, fees on your transactions. Add to that, all the nations of the world are creating bigger financial deficits for their taxpayers to try to jumpstart their economies while taking some big risks. That means more governments will devalue their currency to help sell products while at the same time reducing the savings or wealth of the currency holders. That means the people who are making money and who are successful in those countries. That's where cryptocurrency comes in. Vitacell is leveraging cryptocurrency. It is our currency, our money. It takes the power of money away from the bankers and governments. This currency is on a decentralized platform, which means no one entity controls the money. Instead, it puts the currency in the hands of people like us, the entrepreneurs, controlled by the free market. That reduces a lot of costs on transactions from your online business or when you travel overseas. This currency is all controlled by the blockchain. You're going to hear that a lot. The blockchain, these are computer algorithms that keep the currency secure. It also protects your privacy. Now, you've all heard of Bitcoin, but there's also another one called Ethereum. That's E-T-H-E-R-E-U-M. And that has been built on Bitcoin's successes and also its problems that have been corrected. And they are expanding what they can do. For instance, Ethereum can be used in finance, the Internet of Things, farm-to-table produce, and electricity sourcing and pricing. They can also provide, get this, sports betting. That means you won't need casinos, and it will keep gambling away from organized crime. Ethereum also has smart contracts. These are legal contracts that are automatically enacted with the blockchain doing the transactions, and they also do the enforcement. That reduces the need for lawyers and judges and a lot of cost. Now, don't get overwhelmed by this. If it doesn't sink in at first, it does take a little time. But just remember this. And this is what Richard has always been saying. This is an opportunity with an economy attached. And if you get a chance, read some books or go online. Do searches for cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and blockchain. You're going to find a lot. And take the time to read these. It will help you get a better understanding. Now, the great thing about being a part of Vitaxel is that you are part of these different technologies like the blockchain, e-commerce, and mobile apps, and they are committed to staying ahead of these innovations and ahead of these trends with these new technologies. So, Richard, back to you.
Thank you so much. He's absolutely right. The significance of the infrastructure we have is what John said. That's how we can stay ahead of innovations and trends. And that's what's not duplicatable. And that's what's important. Like somebody says, I got a good idea, and just say we liked it. But we can do it. Like they go, well, what's the difference between you and I? It's about $1 billion. I mean, in other words, we can do what they can do with a significant infrastructure. We're excited about what's happening right now. I'm going to go over to Calabasas, California, go to the other side of the coast, and talk to a young man who's been my mentor and a dear friend of mine. And I've known him now, over 20-something years, and we've done a lot of business together, and looks like we're going to be doing a big one this time and go out with a bang. Please welcome a good friend of mine and our mentor, Mr. David Soto. David?
Hello, Richard. Congratulations. You're there in China, and I'll tell you what, I spent a few nights and a few weeks and a few months in Hong Kong when we had our company growing there from Japan many, many years ago. I'm Dave Soto. I've been in network marketing for 51 years in 5 companies in the total of the 51 years. And I want to welcome all of you networkers that have been looking for a home, and all of you people that are looking for a business. You found it. You're in the right place. You're at the right time. And this is what is going to be happening in the next 10, 12, 15 years. My first company I was in was 16 years. My second company was 14 years. And the other one 5 and 5 and so on. And I spent about 5 years not doing too much. And Richard called me on my birthday and said, I've got this company I'm going to look at, and the first question I asked, is it going to be around? And he said, well, you judge that. And we looked into the company, and it's absolutely incredible. And along with the company, we're going to be we are putting together, and we are already doing it, a fantastic training program that causes these companies to be around. I've been doing this a long time, and I know how to do it, and we're going to be sharing it with all the people that would like to have it part of their curriculum. Got my first money today, Richard, from the company. You told me go in the back office, and gosh bless it, this thing works like you don't believe. I don't know much about all this high-tech stuff and everything, but I'll tell you what I do know. If you do the work, you're going to get paid, and you're going to build an unbelievable future. I'm looking forward to the next 10, 15 years. 15 years is going to be a little much for me, but 10 will take me to 88. 15 will take me to 92. And I told my wife, when I'm 95, if she's a good girl, she can get another contract for the next 5 years. Looking forward to working, looking forward to having a lot of fun, looking forward to building a business, and welcome aboard, everybody. This is going to be and is a big one. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. And last but not least, going over there, I don't know what part of the city because he's always in the car driving around. But please welcome a gentleman in the Los Angeles area, a good friend of mine. He's working his you-know-what off, going all over the place trying to build a business, actually bringing somebody from Vietnam out to Kuala Lumpur this next weekend. Please welcome my good friend, Mr. Luis Amaya. Luis?
Thank you, Richard. I'm Zaloni, member of the board of directors of Vitaxel Technology. That sounds amazing. You deserve it. Well, Vitaxel is becoming publicly traded in China next week, and they are already publicly traded in the USA. You will be talking to 2 to 3 years from now about how you got introduced into Vitaxel when it was only publicly traded in 2 of the most powerful economies in the world. Because by then it will be public around the world. Every single one of us in this call will be having that kind of conversation with people. So, to you, Vitaxel faithful, I see that you took my challenge on the calling your friends from around the world, and now you are experiencing growth of production with your friends from everywhere. Momentum has started for those that just open their mouths and talk about Vitaxel. Africa, Europe, Asia, South America, Mexico, you're all beginning to show yourselves to be a force to be reckoned with. And oh yeah, the implementation of some very easy to use tools will be in your back office soon to make sure you are reaching a high percentage of signups with new prospects. Remember that the blessing is here. All you got to do is open your mouth and make someone else's life an easier one with Vitaxel. This blessing is right in front of you. And the timing cannot be better, guys. Any greater. It couldn't be any greater for all of us in this call, as we have a blockchain that is fully equipped with an economy waiting for the vouch coin. Don't wait until the vouch coin comes out. Be the first to make history with it when it comes out by having an army of friends with you shopping around the world. What if you would have known about any other successful blockchain system 6 months before it came out? What would you have done different to get yourself ahead of the trend that coin started 4 months ago? A lot of guys told me, buy Ethereum. It was worth around $7 to $10. Now it's over $90. But check this out. Ethereum was not deliberately welcomed by an economy. It facilitated an economy. What will happen to you and your family when all of us at Vitaxel and as Vitaxel members move forward with confidence on sharing about the vouch coin and its DNA, which involves an advanced blockchain designed specifically for Vitaxel? Not only are we facilitating an economy, we are the economy with our vouch coin. And that is how we are building family here at Vitaxel. May you all have a great, successful week. God bless Vitaxel. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much, Luis. I greatly appreciate it. And I want to just say, coming here from Shenzhen, China, had a great night last night eating dinner, and the culture here. We're being accepted. We're excited. There's going to be some great pictures you guys will be sending on the Facebook group. If you're not on the Facebook group, we'll be sharing them through text and obviously email. What's going to happen? This is significant. They do very, very traditional things when you go on public and listed out in this country. So I'm excited. Our whole team is here. We're very, very excited about what's going on, and some significant news is going to happen. I highly recommend, don't wait. Take your spot, get a position, whatever position, get the highest position you can afford, and you got 6 months upgrade if you don't get the top position, which I highly recommend. What I'm going to ask you now is this. Don't wait around. Come and join us and help us make this happen. Don't sit around and watch this happen, because depending upon the decision you're going to make and getting back to the person who brought you on this call, you're going to be saying in the next year or so, gee, I'm glad I did, or darn, I wish I had. I hope you're saying the right one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shay to everybody. Thank you very much. Out from Shenzhen, China. Good night, everybody.